Good morning everyone, thanks for joining us this morning. We are here to introduce our project which is about advancing numeracy skills. So who we are? We are group 13A of Paul Rooney's tutorial. Our mission is to enhance students' academic achievement through creating an enjoyable and engaging program that assists and develops students' skills in numeracy and mathematical problem solving. Why Maryland High School? Maryland High School is located in Western Sydney, Australia. According to the school website 2017 and an annual report of 2015, the school has 72 non-English speaking backgrounds, 54 different cultural backgrounds with an approximate total of 700 to 750 students, a small number of Aboriginal students, around 3%, and around 6.5% of refugee students who commonly speak Arabic, Turkish, Afghani, and other languages. Current situation in the ground. Currently, the school is not doing so well in a NAPLAN test, with the result for this year in numeracy being well below the national average. Based on the information that we gather from the school itself, the year 8 and 9 mathematics results are mostly below the national average. Product and achievement goals. What's our program all about? The program is designed not to only to increase the numeracy and mathematics skills of students, but also to promote research-based learning. We want students to move from rote learning to meaningful learning, whereby they participate in a various activity that model them to understand why they use certain steps or order of operation to gain an answer rather than application of a formula without a particular reasons.
An example of this can be shown for sides of a triangle. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. In rote learning, a student will generally just apply the formula to find a side without understanding where those sides A, B, C came from. In meaningful learning, students will be able to understand where each side comes from and why they implement each side in the equation. Where do we want to be? We want students to achieve above the national minimum standard for the NAPLAN numeracy section. In order for this to happen, our project requires the work of a collective team to ensure our goals. How are we going to achieve our goal? What can we all do together? Roles and responsibilities of the staff include promoting student engagement, explaining the unit outline, gathering resources, organising the 3-day training program, creating pre- and post-assessment, creating surveys for teacher feedback, evaluating data involving pre-assessment and final assessment, assessing students' weekly reflection, evaluating teacher surveys, and comparing the results from the Year 7 and Year 9 NAPLAN exams. What resources will we use? Our resources will come from past NAPLAN examination papers, which will be used to ensure that students are familiar with the layout of the exam. Questions will be drawn from those papers in order to strengthen key areas students are struggling with. Excel NAPLAN preparation books will also be used to address certain topic areas. Research-based activities will be created by the teachers or pre-service teachers. Training program will train teachers, preferably in mathematics KLA. Also includes training pre-service teachers who are on the prac and getting parents involved with student learning. Our program will run for 10 weeks, every Wednesday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. It will include exciting and engaging activities which involve group collaboration, life skills, ICT, and research-based activities. Data that will be used in our program includes results from pre-assessment and post-assessment, evaluation of students' feedback, a comparative table of the survey results, and evaluation of results and discussion of possibilities for improvement.
To evaluate the effectiveness of this learning program, it is important that all members involved analyse the improvement and engagement of students' numeracy at Marylands High School. Students' work and assessment tasks are an important source of data as they provide us with feedback on the effectiveness of the program. The teachers also play a large role in this learning program as their teaching knowledge and method supports the student to succeed, and therefore teachers need valuable training. The following steps will be taken in order to evaluate the effectiveness of the program. The first step is teacher training program before the program begins during the school holidays. This training assists teachers and further their skills in how to develop students' mathematical skills, especially for those students of refugee backgrounds or English as a second language. This training will also allow teachers to look at students' grades and where they need improvement. Surveys by the teachers are also to be completed in this program. These will take place in the beginning of the program, the middle of the program around week 5 and the final week. These surveys allow teachers to keep track of students' progress, improvements, strong areas and weak areas. Also, these areas are for teachers to keep record of the effectiveness of the program throughout the term. Pre and post exams will also be taken to measure students' levels before the program, during and after the program. Teachers in the math department will keep record of these results and will be able to reflect on them in regards to the program's effectiveness, students' areas of improvement and weaknesses. Student feedback is just as important in this program, and therefore weekly lesson reflections are to be completed by the students in the last 5 minutes of each final lesson of the week. This assists the teachers and they also receive feedback from the students themselves. Students are to answer 3 questions each week. Question 1, what did you learn this week? Question 2, what could you improve on? Question 3, what did you find you need further clarification on? After the 10-week program is over, teachers will regather to evaluate the data of the program before and after. This meeting will look at the feedback they have collected along with the results and their experiences to evaluate the program's effectiveness and discussions of the program's improvement. Teachers will address surveys from the beginning, middle and end of term, students' reflection notes, final results and experience of the program, general thoughts and comments, and the results of the pre and post exams. And most importantly, teachers will look at improvements and adjustments needed for the program if it was to continue on next year. The research method used to collect data for this program includes quantitative methods through questionnaires with students and surveys of teachers. Qualitative methods through interviewing students and teachers in the final week has also been used to gather data.
The aim of the program is to specifically to enhance their numeracy results and their mathematical skills, but we also want students to benefit through gaining confidence in mathematical applications, identifying mathematical misconceptions, achieving higher results for mathematics, using mathematics in general life and the workplace, gaining confidence in attempting more advanced mathematics, promoting group collaboration to improve social skills and confidence with working with others. The training program is linked to the New South Wales Stage 4 mathematics syllabus. By the end of Stage 4, students will use mathematical terminology, algebraic notation, diagrams, text, tables to communicate mathematical ideas and link concepts and processes within and between mathematical contexts. Teachers or pre-service teachers will need to attend a 3-day training program. The training program involves research-based activities to promote student-centered learning and allowing the development of their own meaningful learning instead of rote learning. The first day of training, it will consist of 3 sessions. In the first session, discussion of program layout, NAPNAN analysis, and what we want students to learn and understand. Second session, teachers will demonstrate research-based activities. Teachers will be reviewing how to introduce and use algebra and fractions. The third session, teachers will be reviewing ways to teach topic areas of patterns, operations, and introducing and solving equations. On the second day of training, there will be 3 sessions as well. On the first session, discussing the importance of having problem-solving activities in every lesson and creating research-based tasks. In the second session, again, teachers will be reviewing ways to teach topic areas of probability, statistics, and graphs and tables. In the third session, topic areas that will be reviewed with teachers are shapes, angles, mapping, and coordinates. On the final day of training, there will be only 2 sessions. In the first session, there will be a topic review on perimeter, area, volume, capacity, and time. The final session will be discussing the importance of communication among stakeholders, the importance of students' feedback after every workshop, collection of teachers' surveys, and allocations of roles. The program timeframe has been organised in a Gantt chart. The chart represents the duration and scheduling of the program. The training program will be scheduled in the week before school term commences. In the first week, data collection is conducted, both pre-assessment for students and surveys for teachers. From week 2 to week 9, students will be in lessons each week that involves 2 topics. Week 10, data collection will be conducted once again, post-assessments for students and surveys for teachers. Student feedback will be received weekly at the end of the lesson.